Oh my God, girl, can you believe Dal and Teresa broke up? They're finished. They're over. Dead. Finished.
I guess that means he's fair game now then, huh?
What do you mean? You're best friends.
From time to time, we all get crushes on our friends' boyfriends or girlfriends. But when they break up, is it okay for us to move on in? Today's friends will ask one another, can I date your ex? Today, many people think that the golden rule of friendship is that you can never, ever, ever date your friend's ex-boyfriend or girlfriend. But if their relationship is broken up, is it okay to break the rules? I'd like you to meet Chris. He says it is not okay. He says his best friend and business partner, Kevin, they're very close, but things get heated when it comes to discussing Chris's ex-fiancée, Lisa. Now, Chris, why is it difficult for you and Kevin to talk about Lisa?
Because first of all, I was with her, like we was engaged for two years, and we lived together. We shared a lot of things together. I shared a lot of things with Kevin. I mean, we're always in the studio. She's always in the studio. She's always with me. She was with me in the first place, and now she's gonna be with him. We ain't going for it. That's gonna interfere in our business relationship, and it's gonna have a big impact on how our financial situation is gonna go. For him, maybe not for me too much, because I'm pretty much the production man behind the whole thing.
Now, you said that you and Lisa were very tight. You were engaged at one time, right?
Right.
Why did the relationship break up?
Well, she say because it was because I was always out in the studio. You know, always people beeping me all the time, calling on my cell phone, and I don't call right back. And she's thinking I'm with some other girl or something, you know, but it ain't really like that. I don't be with nobody. I be out in the studio taking care of business. So now...
Wait.
Hold on, can I...
Ladies! He was in the studio. He was paying the bills.
No,
why don't y'all believe him?
Now, I can understand, because I know a lot of my friends, the same things happen, like in this industry. It's like nothing but cutthroat. Everybody always trying to get with each other's girls and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So I told Kevin from the beginning, I ain't living like that, and we were partners before the production thing took off.
Did you have any idea that Kevin had eyes for Lisa?
Not really, not until like recently, but I always thought, you know, you always looking at somebody else trying to check your girl out, or how the conversation is going between another guy.
Out.
I would think so, because of the way that she was like, she laughed with him and stuff. Like some guys that I be in the studio, you know, and she don't be like with it. Like they'll crack a joke and it'd be funny as hell. I be laughing and everything, right? And she don't be laughing. But then when he crack a joke, it's like all funny and everything. I'm like, yo. I ain't laughing.
Wait. How did you find out about this? How did you even find out that Kevin was interested in Lisa?
Well, I really didn't find out that. I ain't really know the real reason why I was coming here. I thought I was trying to get things out in the open, you know?
Yeah.
I had heard in the midst, you know how it goes. You hear in the midst of everything, but I wasn't certain. So I said, let me come here and see what the real is, and then I'm gonna let them know how I feel about it.
I heard some things too, and I want everybody to hear what I heard. Kevin called in and recorded this message on our audio tape, so let's take a listen.
But yo, check it out. I gotta make this brief. Because, you know what I'm saying, my boy might be on the downstairs phone, you know what I'm saying, listening in. First of all, my boy Chris got this ex-fiancée and seems to be interested in me. And Chris is very jealous. And for some reason, he's just not afraid to show it. So what I want to do is tell him that it's over between them.
All right. Let's hear it from Kevin himself. Kevin, come on out. Thank you very much for coming out today. Y'all are tight. Y'all got on the same clothes and everything. Same colors. You all
business,
really,
you know, business.
Yeah, you all really boys, aren't you? I hear you're very funny.
Well, you know, I try.
I hear you can tell a joke and just make Lisa crack up.
Oh.
He make me laugh sometimes too. I ain't laughing tonight though.
All right, I hear that. Now,
man.
Kevin, you called in. We just heard your audio tape. You said that Chris is very jealous, and you want to let him know that he and his ex-fiance are over.
Right. I mean, basically, it's over, man. I mean, you got to get over it, man. You weren't doing your job, so it's my turn, you know.
Oh, so so it's like that, yo.
Yeah, I mean, basically, you know what I'm saying? You got to do your business. I understand that.
Oh,
but
so
she needs her time,
how
too.
you know I ain't doing my business? She told you something, Chunk, that I ain't doing my business?
Well, it's obvious.
Because that ain't what she be saying
I
when
mean-
she be like making them noises and stuff.
I mean,
It be
she be
sound
coming-
like shit's all good, you know what I'm saying? And I had it for 2 years. I think
mean-
she taking you on the down low,
Well,
you know?
hey, man, if it wasn't like that, while you were gone, she wouldn't be on, you know what I'm saying, my lap.
Oh, so that's my boy, you know what I'm saying? He gonna step out on me while I'm doing
I mean,
business.
I'm not,
in
it's
the
not that.
studio.
I mean, if she comes to me and she has sensitive issues she want to deal with, you know what I'm saying, I'm the man to deal with it.
Yo,
You know,
Kev,
you.
Kev,
you know?
And
you know
Kevin,
how,
wait,
you know how
wait,
it is, man.
Chris, I want y'all to continue talking, but go ahead.
Okay, what I want to know is, do you feel that he should say it's okay for you to date his ex-girlfriend?
Well, I'm not saying it's okay. I mean, he just got to understand this is life. You know what I'm saying? He just got to understand that.
Who says it's not life?
Yeah, that's life.
Not life?
You know what I'm saying?
I understand where you're coming from because I be in the studio too. I got a fiance here, and yo, if my boy did that, I don't care if I break up with her anyway. You ain't supposed to do that, son.
Oh, yeah,
That's
I understand that. Yeah, cool. You got me. But what am I
Yes,
supposed
Kevin.
to do? I mean, she's coming to me all the time. She's knocking on my door. He's out of town all the time, you know what I'm
But
saying?
he's supposed to do
and
what?
plus, I have feelings,
Nah,
you know what
nah.
I'm saying? I have feelings for it, too, so I'm supposed to kick my feelings to the side
But
because of
wait.
what's going on?
Kevin,
Nah, I'm not doing
what
that.
I want to
It's
know
not happening.
is, when
Boom,
did all
it's not
this
happening.
start?
Huh?
How long have you been broken up with her, Chris?
For about a year, about a little less than a year.
A little less than a year? When did she start knocking on your door with all her sensitive issues?
We were kicking it like when they was engaged, right?
Yes.
Check it out. He'd go out of town and stuff. And she'd be coming to my crib talking about, well, let's go for a walk, let's do this, let's do that. So, you know what I'm saying? I helped out the situation. But it never got intimate until after, you know what I'm saying, after the engagement was broke up.
How close are you?
Well, I mean, sexual, you
That's
know
what I'm
saying?
saying. How close
Really?
are you? How close?
Sexual. I mean, that's life. You got to deal with it.
You
But how
no
come she
type
don't
of
be-
friend. You don't need him, and you don't need the girl either, because if she gonna leave you for him, she gonna leave him for somebody else. You gonna be all right. You a good looking man. You don't need him. Understand? You don't need him.
Thank you.
Excuse me, what is his name, the guy in the yellow?
Kevin.
Kevin, if you his friend, you wouldn't do that. If the girl comes at the door, all you got to do
She
is
coming
be
to
a
me, I
man
ain't
and
doing
say,
it to him.
all
She
you got to
coming to
do
me. You know,
is be
what
a
am I
man and
supposed to
say,
do?
well,
You know what
that's
I'm
your
saying?
boyfriend, and I'm
I
not going
came
to
to him,
disrespect
I come to him about
Have
it, he be
respect
acting
for the-
like he
have
ain't
respect
trying
for
to
his
hear what I'm
girlfriend.
saying.
Have respect.
But he ain't trying to hear what I'm saying
Let's-
when I bring him the issue.
Let's
so,
switch
you know what I'm
this
saying?
up for a
trying to hear
second.
that. I ain't trying to
They
hear
are
that.
broken up. They are grown
I'm
adults.
saying.
If
they
she
are broken up. It is
decides that it
over
didn't
with.
work out
First
with
of
Chris
all-
and it's gonna work out with Kevin, who are we to say she can't have her happiness?
I'm saying she got to be
First
happy.
of all,
I got to be happy. Let's all be happy.
No. First of
You know
all,
what I'm saying? Get this out and
Chris,
open and let's all
let-
be
let
happy.
me listen to what Chris
he can
wants
get
to
on.
say.
He can get as many women as he wants, so he's in music. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
I'm in music. I can get with any woman I want to, but I want this particular
So you got-
woman.
Chris?
You know what I'm saying? Why can't I have what I want too?
Chris,
Why I
go
gotta be
ahead.
the bad
What do you
guy?
want to say, Chris?
so you're gonna say a girl is more important. That first of all, your
I'm saying, man-
your homeboy's girl more important than the things that you're doing.
I'm
When
saying
she's
his
in
business
production,
and his
huh?
pleasure. I gotta have my outside life, and I can't help that. It was your girl, man. I'm sorry.
Right?
Chris, do you think that your beeper was the reason, like she used an excuse to get rid of you to get to him?
What's that?
Do you think that she used your beeper because you're always not doing business to get to him? She used
To
an
get to
excuse.
Nah, cause she been saying
As
that
an
for a long
excuse.
time. Like, see where she from?
Thank you.
She really ain't that talkative and stuff. She just a little quiet, little thing.
Yeah,
People be
around
sitting in the
you,
corner.
she be talking to me all
It's like
day.
she was a good girl. Like,
Well, you know what, audience? Next, we're going to meet the girl who's coming between Chris and Kevin. And is she worth it? Find out right after this.
when she came here, she was like, foo-foo. She ain't know nothing.
We are back. Now, are you ready to meet the woman who's coming between Kevin and Chris? What's her name? Come on out. Between Kevin and Chris, Lisa, I can understand that's got to be a difficult position for you to be in. Tell me about why your relationship with Chris broke up.
Well, the relationship with Chris wasn't perfect from the start. Chris took me in when I needed someone to be with. And I really appreciated Chris for that. But Chris always asks us, if he gives me something, I owe him something in return. And I don't owe Chris anything. I don't owe him my hand in marriage or anything. And the only reason Chris wanted to get engaged with me to keep me off limits to everybody else. But he treated me like nothing when he was with me.
What about the constant calling and all that type of thing? What wasn't he giving you that you needed? Because I'm sure he's got a lot of questions.
There's always the material things and, you know, things that he promised me and things we're going to do, but there was never nothing. I mean, Chris went on trips by himself.
Yeah.
He never took me anywhere. You know, and as far as being in the studio all the time, I mean, I'm there and I support him 100% with his work. But you can't support anybody who doesn't want to support you.
When did you find yourself attracted to Kevin?
Well, me and Kevin, he's a cute look.
Yes, he's cute.
But
They're both cute guys. They're both very attractive men.
I've been physically attracted to. I was physically attracted to him from the start, but I mean,
yes.
I mean that's always an attraction.
When she came here, she was like, foo-foo. She ain't know nothing. I took her, you know what I'm saying? I used to take her with me, but I can't take her every time I go somewhere. Just because she don't trust me and have no security and no honesty, you know what I'm saying?
Did you know that she was always physically attracted to Kevin?
I don't even know what's up with that situation.
He's in
You
denial.
know what I'm
He knew it
saying?
the whole time.
What do you mean he knew it the whole time,
I mean,
Kevin?
he's in denial. I mean, you know, when they was like broke off or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? I say, yo, man, you know, she's looking right. He'd be like, yeah, track one. Da.
Yeah.
Da. You know what I'm saying? He denied whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead. I have a question for Lisa. How could you feel comfortable going out with, is Chris? Kevin, after being with Chris for 2 years and living with him and knowing that they're best friends?
For one thing, me and Chris, when we first started off, the relationship was okay, but it wasn't perfect. I mean, nothing's perfect, but I was willing to work at the relationship, and Chris wasn't. I mean, it's either Chris way or no way.
What does Kevin give you that Chris did not?
He gives me.
He can't give a half what
Did she ask me the
How
question?
you know what I got?
Now wait a second.
You know what I can't give, you know what I'm saying?
Now wait.
You know what I can't give her, you know what I'm saying?
Wait. We're not. Are we talking about material things? Or we talking about something else?
about like the attention.
Everything in the home, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He's
Quality
50, I'm
time,
110.
Lisa.
You cannot have
She
a
don't know what
relationship.
she getting into. You know what I'm saying? I love
Wait.
the girl. I've loved her
Chris,
for 2 years.
Chris, I know you want the answers to
saying.
your questions. I want you to have these answers.
All right.
But to get them, we're going to have to let Lisa talk. Kevin also. So go ahead, Lisa, tell me.
Chris did not have to school me. He is not no great teacher. And if you was any kind of teacher, maybe I'd still be with you, but I'm not.
I'm saying, booyaka! Booyaka!
Kevin, how would you feel if the tables were turned and she
I
was
just
your
have to
ex?
deal with it. Sorry, I just have to deal with it.
You would just deal with it? Lisa, I mean, these boys seem like they were very serious, and they were in business together and everything.
Chris is a control
Lisa don't know what she
I hear
getting
what you're
into.
saying. All I want to know is,
Just
are your
because
feelings for Kevin so strong that you feel you need to come between their friendship?
I left the situation. When me and Chris broke up and I spent time with Kevin after we broke up, I left the situation because I seen the tension was there. And I care about the business they have together more than anything because it's between them. It has nothing to do with me. I mean, if Chris could keep it on the business level, then I would respect that. I have never disrespected Chris during our relationship. So there's no reason to
But you were hanging out with Kevin while you were with Chris.
Who was Chris hanging out with? Chris was never with me.
Chris, you think he was with other women?
You know what I'm saying?
You think he was with other women, Lisa?
I got production package, CBD Productions, all written down. I got
Do you think he was with other women, Lisa?
Of course. I mean, every woman in the club knows Chris by first name basis only. And I mean, coming from a guy who he probably only proposed to me because he knew Kevin wanted me, and Kevin couldn't have me. And that's, I mean, because I knew all the Chris boys knew we were engaged, but no females knew we were engaged. I mean, he has a private line, and everything. I am not allowed to answer this phone. I'm not allowed to meet any of these
Chris,
people.
were you seeing anyone else during the time you were with her?
I wasn't seeing no one else because I'm not living like that. I'm not trying to see all these different situations at once. You know?
This is
not like that. I'm trying to do the
I
right
think you need
thing.
to just get over her and get on with your life because she don't want you. She already
I
got a
don't.
man, you know what I'm saying? Get on with your life.
I
Get
can,
over
nah,
her.
I can understand that.
Yeah,
That's a
same.
good
But-
point. But listen,
Why can't I clap on that
but see,
one?
somebody who's been
Wait,
with her
wait.
for 2 years, right? Obviously, I care a lot for her. I'm not gonna let her go out on a limb
But you-
with a
you're
situation.
saying
See, I
this-
know Kevin. You know
So
what I'm
you're
saying?
saying
I
it's
know-
like
I
it's
know
very
they ain't- I know-
simple for him to just get over her. Okay, fine. Let's say you have an ex and, you know, she starts dating somebody else in the next town and you don't have to see him again. But what's he going to do when they're in their sessions and Leisha's showing up? Not for him,
But we
for
respect the
Kevin.
session, so we wouldn't, nothing like that would happen. You know what I'm saying? I respect that.
Yeah. What all I gotta say is, man, on the real, leave them two alone because two chickens belong together, man. That's what they is, straight up and down. They're two chicken heads, man. Leave them alone, man. Gangster, man. They're both chicken heads, man. Leave them alone.
I understand, Lisa, at one point you even went so far as to move away.
I did. Because
Why did
I
you
felt,
move away?
Because I felt that it was something that Chris and Kevin had to work out. Because, like I said, I care about Chris. I do, and I appreciate
No,
all
she's
the
a
time.
liar. She's a liar. She moved away because, first of all,
But you see how he be going off on her, right? She's a liar.
How long have you
We
two
all
guys
clapped
been-
a
when
few
she
minutes
lied,
ago.
when she lied, I'm gonna tell her she lying because
You know
I
what
don't
I'm saying?
appreciate that coming on national TV.
How long
lying.
have you two guys been friends?
About 5 years.
Yeah,
5
we
years.
went.
Is it worth it over
We
her?
went to
'Cause
school
she
together.
sounds like,
It's coming
she
between
sounds like
us.
it's
I
she's
don't
doing
see
it
the
out of
problem. There is
spite.
not-
And when she was coming to you, you know, when they were engaged, coming to you to talk to her, whatever,
It was
that's
a
your
mutual
place
thing
as a
between me and
friend to tell
Kevin.
her to back off.
So, right.
What do you mean? Whoa,
Exactly.
And what?
whoa. So when she comes to me crying and, you know, telling me her problems, I'm supposed to be like, well, go check my boy, cuz, just check my boy, and slam the door in her face?
Kevin,
What am I
first
supposed
of
to
all,
do?
if you have a friend,
Right.
Right. And something inappropriate is starting to happen with his girlfriend.
What was
I think
inappropriately
yes,
happening was after their engagement was done.
But you knew you were attracted
We
to
were
her.
attracted, but I wouldn't go there.
All right, let me
I
find
wouldn't
out
go
something.
there.
I want to know the depth of these feelings. Chris, were you in love with Lisa?
Yes, I was.
Lisa, were you
And I
ever
still
in love
love her
with
in a way.
Chris?
I don't want to see her hurt.
Chris is not in love with me. Chris is in love with the situation that he can control me. Chris is in love with
All right.
somebody that he can control.
Well, let's talk
Chris
about
only love
you.
himself. It's either Chris way or no way.
All right.
Come on,
All right.
I mean, Lisa.
Let me
Don't
ask
even
you
go
this.
there. Don't even go there.
Lisa.
Oh, man. See? You see?
Lisa, are you in love with Kevin?
Yeah.
You are?
I can be with Kevin.
Kevin, are you in love with
She
Lisa?
thinks she's in love with Kevin. Kevin ain't gonna do
Oh,
nothing.
wait, Chris. I want to let him answer. Are
right.
you in love with Lisa?
Huh? I mean,
That's
no,
all
no,
I
no.
needed to know.
No.
But,
No.
yes?
I mean, love, right?
What's it
Love.
really mean?
I mean, between two people, you know what I'm saying? I care about her a lot. I care about her a whole
And
lot.
I don't want you to
But
say
I-
anything you don't mean.
No,
okay?
I'm telling you everything I mean. I mean,
Yes.
I care about her a lot. But the love hasn't established because of him. You know what I'm saying? He was always in the way. So we couldn't be fully with each other like we want to be.
you and Kevin
so I
came
can't,
here
you know
today
what I'm saying? I can't.
because you wanted Chris's blessing to go on with your relationship. Chris, are you going to give them that blessing?
To go on with it.
Yes.
Well,
I
that
don't
depends
need
if
Chris
Kevin
blessing.
wants to give up our business relationship because it is going to affect me. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
See?
Aside
But
from
you
him.
see?
If he
That's being
wants to give
selfish,
up
see?
the business, what?
Huh?
If he wants to give up the business relationship, what?
If he gives up the business relationship, well, yeah, like you said, I'm going to let them go ahead because if it means that much, then I hope it's real good, boy, because it wasn't all that for me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Kevin, we're going to find out if it means that much. I want you to think about your answer. We'll meet a girl who says she would never date her friend's soon-to-be ex-boyfriend, but her friend doesn't believe her. We'll hear their story right after this.
No, I can't be with you. I don't care if y'all getting ready to break up. That's my best friend. I can't do that to her. I'm sorry.
Come on, man. Like, you touching his leg, and you see he messing with her, and she messing with your man. He lost in the soil. What's going on?
your relationship with your guy is on the rocks, and to make matters worse, you suspect that your best friend is coming on to him. Well, that's our next guest story. I'd like you to meet Sharia. She says her best friend, Daisha, is trying to move in on her boyfriend, DJ. Now, Sharia, why do you think Daisha's trying to get with your man?
Because, I mean, when you could tell when somebody likes your man when, like, every time they look at you, he comes around, oh, he's so fine, girl. And then you be like, I know this, that's why I'm with him, you know? And I'm saying, I mean, obviously he got something going for himself that I'm with him, and she always talk about the things he do, and then she stays with my sister, and she like, Daisha said if you wasn't with DJ, then she'll holler. Well, I'm not about to be with DJ, so I took it as, well, we break up, then she gonna get with him. And she always calling him, asking him for rides to places when I'm at work. Why she can't do that when I'm at home?
And she lives with your sister, so your sister lets you know what's going on,
Yeah, my
right?
sister, like, I just saw DJ car leave, and I was like, why is car leaving your house? What's going on? You know, I'm not around.
And she calls him for rides?
Well, she doesn't have a car, and, like, where we stay at, they,
Yeah.
like, put everything around, so she kind of asks for a ride. We don't have cabs like New York, you know, we come picking up every 5 minutes.
Now, you say that your relationship is on the rocks. Why?
DJ is kind of flirtatious, and he likes a lot of female company. I don't think he believes in one woman, and I'm not about that.
I hear that. Now, your relationship is on the rocks, but is it over yet?
Huh?
Your relationship is on the rocks, but is it over yet?
It's going to be real soon.
Well, let's meet them both, DJ and Daisha. Come on out. All the guests are just twins today, isn't it? Now, who should I... Seen what? Stand up. Wait.
Watch it. Come on, man. Why, you touching his leg, and you see he messing with her, and she messing with your man. He lost in the sauce. What's going on?
I don't even know him. When they came out and I looked and I started laughing, so I did like this and started laughing. I wasn't trying to caress him.
Okay.
I don't like him like that, no.
Wait. Now, Lisa, don't get upset. It's all just friendly.
Ain't nothing to get upset about.
Now, Daisha, what is the story? Are you trying to move in on DJ?
No. About the ride, Sharia knows that she calls friends of mine for rides whenever she need to go somewhere, just like I call people. And DJ was the only person. He stayed right around the corner because he go to college. He stayed right around the corner, and he took me to the store.
Is it possible DJ might misconstrue your phone calls and think you might be interested in him?
He might do that, but I'm not interested in DJ.
Is he interested in you?
Yes.
Don't listen to her. Don't listen
How
to her.
do you know?
Don't listen to her.
Because he told me.
Don't listen to her.
What did he say? What did he say?
He was just like, if me and Sharia and I have on good terms at the present time, so if we was to break up, can we get together? And I was like, no. I said no.
Sharia, did you know this?
No, I'm just not hearing this today, Tempest.
Daisha, when did he tell you this, supposedly? When did he tell you this?
Oh, it's been a couple weeks. But the reason why I didn't tell her is because I figured they was going to break up anyway.
Wait. Your friend?
I'm not moving in on him, so she come to me telling me,
Sharia,
she coming to me telling me stuff, so I figured, okay, they finna break up anyway. What's the point of me dragging all that other stuff in this situation?
So, DJ, let me hear from you now.
Well, it's like
Are
this.
you interested in Daisha?
Yeah. But see, it's not like that, you know what I'm saying?
What's it like?
Cause see, I go to college and all, and it's like, cause see, I just moved down there. We've been off and on, you know what I'm saying, from Miami. And, right, I got down there, right, and, everywhere I took Sharia, she wanted to bring Daisha, you know what I'm saying? It's like Kattni and Lacey, you know what I'm saying? Look the way they dress, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, I go to the mall.
Okay, tell me how you became interested in Daisha.
Well, see, I pick up all the time, you know what I'm saying, for her, you know what I'm saying? And she be at work, you know what I'm saying? Then she just she just started kicking it to me. And you know what I'm saying? We just started
Wait,
doing it
she
like that.
started kicking it to you?
Yeah.
How did- What did she
Don't-
say?
You know what I'm saying? She was like, I know y'all on the rocks and all that, but you know, she was like, so what's up? You know what I'm saying?
No,
I was like, and she said it's already on the rocks.
Let me tell you, let me tell you what he's trying to do.
What is he trying to do?
Let me tell you what he's trying to do, because he told me, he's talking about something, I'm not going down on the show where everybody can boo me by myself. That's what he told me.
I ain't told her nothing like that.
Well,
Yes, he
Sharia,
did. Yes,
you're
he
finding,
did.
whether it's true or not, we know for a fact that DJ says he's interested in her, and you
Ask her
just
what
finding
happened
that
the
out.
other day ago. Ask her what happened the other day ago. In my car. In my car.
He said he was gonna say this. He said he was gonna say this. He said,
Nah.
well, I told the lady that you kissed me back.
She
yes,
kissed
he
me.
did. He tried to kiss me.
Wait a
second.
Yes,
Kissed
he
you
did.
back?
Yeah, because he tried to kiss me. That's what he told me.
Did he try to kiss you or did he
No,
kiss
he
you?
didn't kiss me.
Did he
not
get
kiss
his
me.
lips on
no,
yours?
No. And he told me when the lady called, he told the lady that I kissed him back so that when I come out here, y'all can be booing me.
Sharia,
That's not him.
there's a lot of different stories flying around here today. You just found this out for the first time. How are you feeling right now?
I mean, what I think is men gonna come and
good.
go, and I don't cry over spilled milk, so I'm not gonna be mad. But you know, I've known Daisha. No, I'm saying I've known Daisha 93. I've known Daisha longer than DJ.
You know
So I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
men
Don't
gonna
listen to
hop
that.
and go.
You
You
know
know,
what I'm saying? Don't
but
listen to that, 'cause it's
we
her
it's
fault.
been off. It's not my
Well,
fault.
Sharia, you knew why you were coming on today.
Yeah, I
you
know
knew that there may be something going on between them, and they might want to let you know that today. But I want to find out, is something really going on or not?
I would like to
And
know. I mean, that
we
should be
all would
honest.
like to know, and we're going to find out when we come back. Now, do all friends have a problem with their other friends dating their exes? We'll find out. Don't go away.
Your responsibility is to your friend, not to this right here.
If I ever let you
Not
down.
to this right here. You don't let no woman come between y'all. You don't let no woman come between
hold on,
y'all.
hold on,
That's
hold on,
all right.
hold on,
That's
hold
all right,
on,
'cause
hold
when he
on,
out
hold
there
on,
got
hold
loose, you gonna be in the gutter with
hold
this
on,
one right
hold on.
here.
Yeah.
We are back. We've been talking to people who say they really don't want their friends dating their exes. I'd like you to meet Carrie and Anne-Marie. They say they once let a man come between them, but not anymore. Carrie, what happened?
Well, I was friends with a man that, she actually went out with a man for 3 years, and when she was going out with him, she didn't want me talking to him or anything. We didn't like each other at first. And then she moved away, went out with someone else, and I became like great friends with him, and she was like mad at me, and when she came back, he was saying things that she said about me, and he was saying I said things about her, and none of them were true. And we found out he was lying, and we became like best friends. We're like sisters now. I'm like her family.
And we like hate the guy.
Yeah, and we don't like him anymore.
Big
So-
jerk.
Okay.
Men or dogs?
So, Anne-Marie, would you ever consider dating one of Carrie's exes?
No way, definitely not.
Why?
Because that's just wrong, you know? I mean, and like I feel like Chris and Kevin and Lisa.
Yeah.
I think that you shouldn't do that because first we have a business relationship also, and if you're going to do this on a personal level to him, who's to say you're not going to turn around and stab him in the back for a business deal? You know, so I think
that ain't it, man.
And that's the main reason
That's
why
not the
I
main
stand
reason why.
firm
We
with
are
not
getting
letting
paid, you know what I'm
work.
saying? Regardless of what we doing, we getting paid, and
Yeah, but
nothing's
it's hard to
changed
work
that. And we've
together.
been messing around, and you haven't even known it.
It ain't all about getting
We've been messing
paid.
around, you haven't even known it, and we've been
And
getting
you're
more
supposed to be
paid. You know what I'm saying? So what you know what I'm saying?
That's not the
supposed to be
point, though. But
friends.
now I know, now I know,
Business
and
is
business ain't gonna work like that.
We getting paid regardless, no matter who
Daisha,
comes
let
into
me
it.
ask you this question. Are you interested in having a relationship with DJ?
She's lying. Don't listen to her. Don't
Why
listen
is
to
she
her.
lying,
She is
DJ?
lying.
She just don't
Why
want-
is she lying?
She just don't want to make
you know,
herself
she just
look
don't
bad
wanna-
on television. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm the first person she called.
Yes. Go ahead,
You know what I'm saying?
Daisha.
Okay, first of all, this is my best friend. We've been best friends for 3 years. Why in the world would I put that under the ground to go with him and I'm not gonna be with him for the rest of my life? Okay? I'm not gonna be with him for the rest of my life.
First of all, you two right
right here, y'all trifling. Y'all real trifling.
Why?
Wait a minute, let me finish. Let me finish.
go ahead.
Let me tell you something, all right? Your responsibility is to your friend, not to this right here.
The Bible let you
Not
down.
to this right here. You don't let no woman come between y'all. You don't let no woman come between y'all.
hold on,
That's
hold on,
all right.
hold on,
That's all
hold
right,
on,
because
hold
when he
on,
out there and got
hold on.
loot, you gonna be in the gutter with this one right here.
You need to take your leftovers and just keep on walking, because Line for Nothing, she is just leftovers.
Either way it goes, I love you about something because they here fighting for it, so either way it goes.
You are just
either way it goes. If I wanted Chris back
We're
right
all
now, I could
jumping on
have
top
Chris.
of Lisa, and let's not even. Wait.
It ain't that hard. It ain't that hard.
What did you just say, Lisa?
If I wanted Chris right now, I could have Chris. He tried to act like he said it wasn't all that. If it wasn't all that, he wouldn't be here fighting for it.
Well.
Can I get a response?
Hold up.
Yes.
Well, no,
Yes.
no, it ain't about being all that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all the intimacy thing. You talking about the companionship.
Companionship, Chris, you was never there.
Look, this is the new world order. You got to make power moves. I'm not talking about.
And you're not talking about trying to have a relationship. All it was a power move. If you didn't want to be with me, Chris, you should never step to me. That's wrong with Kevin, because Kevin wants to be with me.
But wait. This is what I want to know. Ladies, let me ask you this question. Okay, somebody breaks up with somebody, all right? They're done, they're over, they're finished. And you see a guy that's just, you don't know why your girl broke up with him. He's perfect. He's perfect for you. Are you going to sit there and deny, this could be the man you marry. Are you going to pass up on that? Just pass it over. Because your friend used to date him.
A bunch of liars, because they wouldn't do it.
Yes,
CDD Productions got
a bunch of liars.
Yes, but that's not the situation here at all. Okay, and I think if both of them asked her to sleep with them, I think she would do it.
Now, let's not go there. Stand up for me.
Wait a second.
We can't hear you if you're not on mic. Go ahead.
Well, you guys
It
are
don't
boys,
matter,
right?
'cause
You
I'm
guys were
well
boys
taken
before she
care
came
of.
on?
Well taken
You guys are
care of.
boys, you guys stay boys. You can't, follow their lead. You just can't. She's in the way. Get out, you guys get any girl you want. Get her out of there. Forget her. Friends are forever. Girls are any time. You can claim any time you want. Follow their lead. You two girls, too. Forget that guy, too. You girls are girls, you know? You know what I'm saying?
A boy's a boy.
But it don't need like that. It doesn't matter to me. I got my frat behind me.
With one roommate and now wants to date the other. Will his ex let him? We'll find out right after this.
Why won't you let me date your ex-roommate? Hey, we could have a thing going on.
Y'all need to bring us some food. She about to cry.
Daryl. Wait. Why do you think it's funny to mistreat women this way?
I ain't mistreating her.
Yes, you are.
That's what you think.
Am I the only one? We are back. Now what would you do if you started dating one girl only to find out that it's really her roommate that you're interested in? Well, that's our next guest story. I'd like you to meet Daryl and Monique. Daryl is hoping that his ex-girlfriend Monique won't have any problem with him dating her best friend. Now, Daryl, when did you realize that it wasn't Monique you wanted, it was her best friend?
Well, I realized it when me and Monique first hooked up, because I felt that Monique was just after me because I'm a DJ at our school. Okay, we go to Langston University.
Yes.
And that's a black college. And we hooked up because we was at a party or whatnot.
Uh-huh.
And Carnita introduced us, but I don't remember her introducing us because, you have a good time, you don't remember nothing. But anyway, everybody knows me on the campus because I'm Daryl Johnson, I'm the DJ, and all this.
Yeah.
So I thought, she wanted to hook up because of that. Just wanted to use me, kick her down with some loot or whatnot.
No.
But you hooked up with her anyway.
So, yeah, we hooked up and did the thing and whatnot, and it went on for 2 years. It went on for
2 years?
2 years now.
You did quite a bit of the thing for 2 years.
2 years, yeah. Yeah, which it was cool and,
Yes.
you know, which it was cool and I was seeing other people on the side, which she didn't know until
Oh,
now.
for real?
So
For
it was
real?
cool, so.
For real, though?
Wait. You didn't know about that, Monique?
No, I did not. I didn't. This is my first time
But now
finding
she
out,
knows.
you know.
Why you just want to drop a bomb like that? I mean, gee.
Yeah, Daryl, why? How come you didn't, just tell me when we was going together? You know, I know true enough, I was a freshman, you was a sophomore. You know, they consider freshmen fresh meat. So I
Tippers, you don't want to
guess,
ruin a
what I'm
good
saying?
thing. You know, you want to have some spares
No,
on the
no, you could have told me.
I've heard it before. I've heard it before, Daryl, but I don't believe in it. But let me ask you this.
Always want to spare, so.
You see that? All right, keep that in mind,
told
okay?
me.
Now, wait. Back to you, Daryl. Tell me, was it one of these, young things on the side, was one of these her roommate, Carnita?
Yeah, okay.
Oh!
Y'all act like it's a big thing.
Wow! Carnita! Come on out!
Carnita is like...
If y'all was in college, y'all
Wait,
would understand.
there's Carnita. Carnita, thank you very much for coming out here today. Now, Daryl, you say that Carnita was one of the ladies you were seeing on the side while you were dating Monique?
Yeah, they roommates, okay?
For real, Carnita, you couldn't tell me?
What?
You couldn't have told me?
I'm sorry, Carnita. Wait. Carnita,
we
is that
been around
true?
each other 24/7. You couldn't have said nothing to me? You been sleeping here
Wait, let's
when
give
you put us
Carnita.
together? Huh?
Okay, wait, Carnita, don't even say a word, girlfriend, because it's gonna take too long. I want to give you a whole segment all to yourself. We'll be right back. They want to date their best friend's ex, and now Carnita, I got to know the truth. Daryl says you were one of the ladies he was seeing on the side while he was dating Monique, and you all are roommates. Is that true?
Somewhat. Tempest.
Yes.
Daryl and I didn't start seeing each other till the later part of last year, but he made it seem like that I was the only other person that he was seeing.
Daryl. You mean you thought that it was only you and Monique then?
Right.
Wait.
Tell me. Monique.
Wait.
But still, though, you could have told me.
Why didn't you tell Monique that you were interested in her boyfriend? Why'd you go behind her back?
Because, Tempest, I didn't want to hurt her.
But still, though, you hurting me anyway, though. You hurting me anyway.
Tempest, y'all need to bring her some Kleenex because she about to cry. Y'all need to bring her some Kleenex. She about to cry.
Daryl.
Crying over, Daryl.
Wait. Why do you think it's funny to mistreat women this way?
I ain't mistreating her.
Yes, you are.
That's what you think.
Am I the only one?
Hey, Tempest.
In this day and age, Daryl, if you mislead a woman and make her think that you are in a monogamous relationship with her and you're sleeping with X, Y, and Z, and A, B, and C, that is wrong. It is wrong. It's wrong. Yes.
I was kicking her down with everything. I was kicking her down with money. She ain't kicked me down with nothing. She can't even afford a microwave dinner. Let me tell you. Hold on, Tempest. Hold on.
I gave you everything, Daryl. I gave you
This is not all
everything.
about
How you
giving,
gonna
though.
tell?
But anyway, let me tell you. She spent all this money dialing the psychic Dion and friends. Here she goes. Always on the phone.
Monique,
She thought I was
you're not with Daryl anymore.
Right.
Can you
Dion
still
and
be friends with Carnita knowing that she did this?
The psychic.
No. Carnita, you say the truth. We'll be right back. What? best friend's ex, be honest with them. Don't go behind their back and sneak around. Try to get your friend to understand. It may not be the easiest way to do it, but maybe you can save your friendship. Thanks to all our guests and our wonderful studio audience. See you soon.